Have I been talking to myself this whole time? Have I been talking to myself this whole time? Oh my gosh. I sure have. Oh my gosh. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Britt, thank you. Thank you, Britt, for, thank you, Britt. It's okay, look, it's okay that I was talking to myself the whole time and I was on mute like an idiot. It's totally okay because we still have 7 minutes before my Claude resets. I just want to, anyway, what I was talking about, and you did not hear me, was I designed this whole custom chat feature that allows me to highlight text that I care about. And this was Britt's Britt's chat that let me know that I was muted. So and see, it comes up. It comes up there on screen. Actually, she's on Facebook, not on YouTube. But I didn't design a Facebook graphic for it. So that is something that needs to be fixed. But anyway, yeah. So thank you, Britt, for all the people in the chat that just didn't have the guts to let me know that I was the emperor without clothes. Like, what is going on? Britt says it looked really important. Whatever you were saying, it looked really important. So anyway, no, it's good. Just just time to get people in the stream, get people warmed up, make me look like an idiot, play the clown. All the rules of live streaming. That works perfectly fine for me. See, now if I had like a major platform where I had like thousands of people in the chat, they would have let me know immediately. They would have let me know immediately. But now I got a few minutes of silent, at least you guys got to jam the music over watching me talk. So let's start over. Let's start over. So if you've been following me on live, you will know that I have been. It also looks like, I don't know if if you guys are getting this. It looks like there's 2 chat windows up. There's like another, yeah, this one. There is another chat window up. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we don't have double chat. That's weird. Yeah, I guess you don't really notice that when there's not a lot of people in the chat at all. Okay, so what were we talking about? Where were we? Okay, so over the let me cut off the heater. It got hot in here really quick. Okay, so now that we've played the clown for enough amount of time, going back into the stream space, going back into character. So we've been designing a stream graphics package for OBS, and so that has been what we've been working on. And so what I've done, let me just show you this. This is what we did a few minutes ago, earlier today. We did this sort of this transition. Like, this was all designed in AI. Like, that is sick, right? Like, that is sick. And so we designed that complete system. So we designed that system, and then we designed each of these screens. So we actually have this one. I am going to be muted when this goes on, but this is my Be Right Back stream. I think I'm muted. I should be muted, but it doesn't mute. That's weird. So this is my On the Throne. This is when I'm going to bathroom, that sort of thing. And then I have my start image. My start image right here. And then what we have in here, see if it comes up. Oh, well, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but assuming you can hear me, this is going to be the Discord screen. We still got a lot of work to do on this. I'm not too thrilled. And there's a weird graphic in the middle there, but we're gonna fix that. But what does Noel Holmes say? That is a lot of text for a live chat. She says, I hear you, Emperor. Interesting moment in media right now. Platforms keep experimenting with new formats. Let's see. This is on LinkedIn too, but we'll just say it's okay. Oh, that's a long one. Let's put that up. So we still got work to do. Oh yeah, this didn't even. It doesn't take chats past a certain amount, does it? No, it does not. So that doesn't work. But she says, I hear you. Platforms keep experimenting with new formats, gamified streaming, interactive video, algorithmic discovery, but the deeper question remains the same. Who actually shapes visibility? Creators generate the signal. Audience. This has got to be an AI-generated LinkedIn post. This has got to be an AI-generated LinkedIn post. Something I've been exploring while writing Quantum Express of Tataria, the architecture of cultural power. Curious to see where the generation platforms take this. It might not be an AI-generated post, but it sure does have that tone. You know? And the plug. It has the plug at the end, too. So anyway. Yeah. Okay. Are my chats my chats reset in 10 seconds? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, chat. We can go back to OBS. Oh, no. I'm still getting the hang of all this new graphic package stuff. Here we go. So we go back to we have our oh man, the chat is kicking tonight, guys. You guys are great. So this is all the stuff that we've been working on. And so basically what I've been doing, let's just make sure my plan has indeed reset. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. I think we did. Okay, so what I want to do, I think what I should do now is let's do the Discord Zoom call shared screen. So we need a scene for a Discord or Zoom video call with a guest. The guest name has to be interactive and can easily change. I see that we did one earlier. But I would like to make sure that there is not a versus artifact in the middle of the guest window. My computer keeps like freezing. Guest window. Yeah, Britt, your comment takes a second to load on the other screen because that is because it's on a delay. So it should come at some point. I would hope. It should be up there. Are we not? Is it not showing up? It is not showing up. What are we doing? Maybe that'll work. Maybe I have to refresh it every time I go live. That is something I want to fix. So that is something we have to fix. The guest name has to be interactive and can easily change. I see we did one earlier, but I would like to make sure that's not there is not a versus artifact in the middle of the guest window. Output should be an HTML file. All right, let's see if we can make this happen. Oh, it seems like my credits did reset right on time. That's fantastic. It's going to build a fresh, clean one for us. So the Discord scene will allow me to have guests on call. And the guest name has to be interactive, which means that I can change the guest name for whoever's on the call on stream, which I found was a feature that I could do that AI taught me I could do that I didn't know I could do. So very excited about that. So that seems exciting. It's running the command. Let's see where we're at. Don't just get stuck. I've noticed that when you try to like vibe code at night, it's way slower. I think there's just way more people just doing stuff in the evenings than during the day. And during the day, it blows through stuff. Right. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Guest label on the right is editable guest name with a dashed underline hint and guest tag. Okay. Let's see if this works. Let's load this up. Live stream guest call, and then so I'm gonna make this scene, and but in order to make the scene, I need to make sure that I'm visible. Let's see, shared Discord screen 2. That's what I called it. Let's change the Discord scene, properties, browse. Stream assets in my folder. Let's see. Kick viewer counter. No. Live stream guest call. Here we go. 1920 by 1080. It's. Oh. Refresh cache. There we go. Okay. Awesome. So let me see here. If I go here, I'm assuming you guys can still hear me even though there's no audio. So what we have to do is we have to basically in OBS we have to make this a chroma. So that's why it's blue. And so we'll go to properties, not properties, my bad. We're gonna go to chat full. Oh, that's the. Where am I? I am in the wrong. Okay, hold on. Okay, now I know where I am. Okay, so now we're going to go to filters, and then we're going to add an effect, and we're going to chroma key. Okay, and then we're just going to custom chroma key blue, and then we're just going to up the smoothness and the similar. Ooh, not that much. Not that much. Not that similar. Right there. Probably should be good enough for now. Oh, there I am. Okay, so then we are going to need to make sure that my camera device fits in this window pretty good. And then we will. And then do that. But it actually took out a lot more than it was supposed to, didn't it? It sure did. Properties. I think I needed to do that exact same color. What is the blue color? What is the hex code for the blue? Okay, we'll get this exact color because it wiped out a lot more than what I think it was supposed to. So browse, cancel. Okay. It's pure blue. Yeah, well, that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. So we're just going to go again to filters, chroma key, custom color. And then make it what is it? One, two, three, four, FF. Blue. Okay, there we go. Bring that similarity down. Bring it up a little bit. Not that much. I think right there. Is that good? That's better. Let me get it. I'm just getting a full screen. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, there we go. All right. And then, so now we just have to make sure that there we go. And so then we have a guest window, and we should be able to interact and change guest name to Mr. Someone. There we go. There it goes. It updated. Nice. Couch wants to know what model am I using, Opus 4.6 or Sonnet? I'm using Opus 4.6. So that is what I'm doing. So that worked out pretty well. Yeah. So now we have a Discord screen. Everything's thematic. Everything's in line, on theme. So that is fantastic. That is something I needed. The other thing I need is a shared Discord screen for both the viewer, both me and the viewer, and it needs to be a full browser. That's the other thing we could do. So let's do that. Let's just get that one done. Because that way when you have a guest on screen, you can share the screen share the browser with them. So let's get that done. Okay. So Claude. By the way, man, those transitions are so slick. They're so beautiful. I can't believe AI made those transitions like that. It's so crazy. So let's do this. Okay. Now let's make a scene for a Discord or Zoom call, but the guest and host windows are smaller and on the right, and the rest of the screen has a window for a browser. Thematically, this should be a mixture of the Zoom, the live stream call scene and the full browser scene. All right. Yo, CC Groves. I'm just, what I'm doing right now is I'm just vibe coding some OBS scenes. So that's what I'm up to. So just like, so watch this. No, CC Groves, you're gonna lose your mind. Watch this. Today we built these transitions. Look at these. Boom, boom, boom. I could do it all day. Insane. And then we built a way to be built a way to be able to highlight. Watch this. I'll show you. So this is an app. It's running a Node server. Where is it at? Not that. If this is it. Okay. So so we basically have a node server here. So I can do C Groves. Did I spell the name right? Oh, yep. I added an A. And then we can put your chat in there. And then this was a kick. And boom. And it should feature. Well, it doesn't feature on the full screen, but it does feature on the main. But if it's on the main, it should also be on the browser too. There we go. See that? Here we go. Ready? Boom. There it is. So see, I can highlight your comment on screen just like you could normally do. Tokens go burr. Dude, I went through my daily allotment of Claude tokens at 6 o'clock and I had to wait till 8. So I'm learning the basics. Now I just need to become very familiar with like all the back-end stuff like Supabase and setting up my own developer environments and stuff like that. But this like is sort of like minor coding stuff that I know OBS very well, so it's super cool to like learn that way. Let's see if Claude's come back with our with our CC Griff says that's why I'm going to get something local going. Maybe not as powerful, but at least we won't be waiting for token refresh. Dude, I want to get like 4 NVIDIA GTX cards. Just pay the $2,000 and just have 4 daisy chained GTX cards. And then I just want to do what PewDiePie did. I have no idea how I would ever do that. But I like PewDiePie really inspired me. And I saw him build that his own LLM, his own model. It took him months to do, but he was able to do it. And now he has his own model. So this is, oh yeah, that actually turned out pretty good. All right. So this is a live screen display it just made for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to save the HTML of this. And this is live stream guest browse. Okay. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this shared screen too in OBS. And we're going to rename it. Guest browse. I would share the OBS screen with you guys, but it's just going to put you in an infinite loop of video. It's like, I don't know how to like share the OBS screen in a way that's not insanely annoying and distracting. But here we are. And so we're going to replace this. We're actually just going to delete this. What did I just delete? Oh, I don't think I deleted anything. Okay, delete Discord seed. Okay, here we go. All right, so now I don't have music playing back here, but I'm going to add. Not here. Guest browse. I'm going to add a browser source. We're going to call this guest browse. And then, okay. And then we're going to do a local file, browse, and then find the guest live stream, guest browse, and then make the dimensions 1920 by 1080. Don't need any CSS code. Hit OK. Boom. And this is going to make me in the blue. And so we're going to go to properties, not properties. We're going to go to filters, and then we're going to add an effect, a chroma key. OK. And then we're going to make the custom color, which is pure blue, which is 4 zeros and then 2 F's. OK. And then we're just going to make sure that the similarity is good. I think that's right. And then hit close. Boom. And now we got it up here. And then obviously if I have a Discord guest, I would change the size of the, not that big. Shrink this down, put me behind here. I am behind it. Move right here and then go up some. Boom. I think that's good. Yeah, see, there we go. All right, and then we're gonna do a browser window, add a source, add a browser. We're gonna oh yeah. Browser, 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 okay. Oh no, it is not gonna be a browser source. That is wrong. I lied. Oh no. Oh no, I just accidentally deleted my cool stinger. What were the settings? It was 350 settings. 350. Preview. Okay. Yikes. That was the wrong delete button. That was the wrong delete. I want to delete this one. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to add. Now we add a window capture. Yes, we add a window capture. Yeah. Browser. And then hit OK. And then we make it Firefox. Okay. And then we are going to just move. We're going to shrink the browser down to the right size. And then transition. Boom. Now we can have a guest on call. And we're good to go there. The only thing is we're gonna need another chat. We can do that at a later time. So all right. Okay. You said commit to Git before you make more changes. I am not using. I'm not using the same thing. So I'm not burning up those credits. This is just my Claude bot. The cursor and stuff I'm not even using. I'm not even using cursor for this. So you should be all completely reset on cursor, CC Groves. Oh, that's what you're saying. Well, for these things I'm making, they're just it's just making HTML files. So I'm downloading the HTML file and it's done. So it's not we're not even like messing with Git with this stuff. These are just HTML overlays. So I've destroyed my work too many times before I remember to commit. I was vibe coding the other day, man, on an app, and I was deep in cursor with it. I'm still learning, And I was like, I made so many changes that it completely, it was just the app wasn't nonsensical anymore. So then I just threw it all away, and I was like, well, those are wasted credits. So now I basically make a new Git for basically any feature. And then as soon as the feature's good, I commit it, and then I make a new repo. So that's kind of my workflow. It's super sloppy though, because I'm a complete noob at developing, period. So I'm getting kind of like the speed run at developing right now. Yeah, branching is my friend. That is true. Wonder what else we could do. I mean, a lot of the setup is for Kick, so it's not. I don't have it set up for. I don't have it set up for YouTube. I mean, like that would be complete. Like you have to like pick one platform and say I'm going to build everything around there. The thing with YouTube is you have to do API calls and stuff, so that's like way more complicated than Kick, which like every user on Kick just has a JSON file that anybody can access, and that JSON file has everything you need to be able to build the whether it's a live stream counter like right now. I see I have 3 people on Kick. What's up, Kick? Great to have you on here. And so it's way easier to develop all these APIs and stuff on Kick. I don't even think they're technically APIs, but they're just JSON. You're just referring to the JSON file. So, yeah. CC Griff says I've never live streamed, so I don't know the process enough to make good suggestions. That is okay. I have live streamed for years. So I've been doing that for a while. You know, that's a problem. That scroll that comes up on here for the chat highlight is a pretty big issue. I don't like it. It's gone now. But it seems like that happens with every chat. Every chat you feature, like because the dimensions are different. That's something we can make some changes to. I don't want to burn any Claude stuff making like minor tweaks like that right now. I'm just trying to think of like better things to make, but I feel like we've so nailed down all this sort of stuff. Like, I mean, I even got a bathroom break scene. Look at this. How crazy is that? A bathroom break scene? That's nuts. Look at me moving around. Look at me little bouncing around on the throne. Get it, King Ginger? It's incredible. Anyway. It's incredible. And look, I didn't come up with on the throne. Claude did. And I'm like, dude, how is Claude getting funnier and funnier by the day? It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. So, yeah. Oh, man. Anything going on in the world right now? Anything going on in the world right now? Let's see. I'm looking right now to see if anything's trending on Twitter. It looks like there's a lot of news about Monsters Inc. getting a third movie. Nothing. Nah, nothing really going on tonight. There's a war though. Did you know that? There's a war going on in Iran. Let them have their war. I'm gonna vibe code. What else? What else can we vibe code? We did those two things. I'm trying to think if anything else is needed. There's like gift subscriptions and stuff we could do, but that's pretty easy. But the issue with the gift subscriptions is it's very hard to test unless you have consistent gift subscriptions. So I don't think that the chats from all services are getting added to the sidebar. It's just you're the only one talking. You're the only one talking, CC Groves. So, yeah, currently, yeah, all the chats are active and operational. It's just a slow night, you know? So, oh man. I just kind of wonder what else. I'm trying to think of like other things that are needed for a graphics package. But I feel like everything that OBS did right now, like as it is, it's getting to where it's like too much and too complicated. Well, I do have one gift subscription, I think. There is a gift subscription up here. Where's it at? Kick subs, the kick subs window right here. Yeah, it's right here. So this one, so on the stream it says who will be the first, and then once somebody gets a gift subscription, this will update and change. So that was the one thing I did. So that is there. But I don't want to be like DSP and be like, if you want to see the animation, it's just there. It's up there running. Man, I think those were the things that I wanted to do. I'm not ready to stop the live stream yet. I'm just trying to think of something else to do. And I'm trying to keep my credits to a minimal on other apps that I'm using. Because I do have some ideas for some like stupid games that would be really fun to vibe code, but it would burn through all my remaining credits, and I need them very badly right now. So let's see if I got any bookmarks on X that I was looking to. Oh, I do have this. Let's mute my music. All right, I'll share this. All right, so I just thought this was really funny. I thought this was really funny. This is so stupid, but it's funny.
Get the product. Eat the product. Love the product. Holy cow! I'm gonna get the product. Eat the product. Love the product. Got so much to it. Product, 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 product. No good, no good, no good, no good. Product, 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 product. Holy cow!
CC Griff's asked if I got any good leads on up and coming artists. I do know some, and you know, I found a guy that does AI short films. He had like less than 5,000 subscribers. That guy is awesome. Let me actually, you know what? Let me pull up. I have what he did. Let me pull that up. Yeah, hold on one second. I saved it. I saved the link. Here it is. This guy needs some attention. I like this stuff a lot. No, I saw one video. I didn't like all of stuff. I saw the one video I saw. So this is out of office. And what I really like about this, I like there's not really much of a story here, but it is absolutely 100% a technical. This is a technical AI video, like technical masterpiece. Who's this guy, by the way? Before I want to credit the guy, Alex Patruscu. He's got 8,000 subscribers. I think he's kind of gone up by like 2,000 subscribers in a day. Real quick, I want to see if he's got what his top videos are. That's driving his subscription growth. Maybe we'll watch that one. That was from 9 months ago, though. So he's been 2 years ago. 100% AI movie. So he's been on this for a while. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is a guy that's been making AI videos. How did he even make this 2 years ago? Look at this. How did he make this 2 years ago? What is Yeah, there's no audio and stuff in it. Still crazy, man. Holy cow. All right, I'll go to the video that I saw that he did yesterday, which is just like a technical. It's like just the quality of this is crazy. All right, you ready for this? This is out of office. This is a short film.
Yes, I always make the deadline.
I'm pretty sure this music is probably copyrighted.
Oh boy, this does not look good. Hello.
There's just like a single shot of him transitioning through all these scenes. It's crazy.
Alex, are you going to make the deadline?
Again?
I'll let you guys go watch that yourself. No need to play the whole thing. C. Seagrove says, "Did you check out the Genesis movie project I dropped? It's a team dropped in Slack. It's a team of sisters who worked with Doug T on VeggieTales. Well, then I am interested. Elohi, Elioli, Elioli." Is there a specific one? Is this the next Prince of Egypt? Let's see this one. I'll just go. This is the one. All right. We'll go with this one.
Project, people immediately compare it to the Prince of Egypt. Maybe people are picking up on the potential, the vibe, or just seeing a biblical story being portrayed in a more meaningful, mature way. So we get why people draw comparisons between Genesis and the Prince of Egypt. We honestly find it flattering, especially this early in development.
Are they hand animating this?
But we're not trying to replace it or remake it. It does make you wonder, though. Why does it feel like people are almost afraid to aim for or past the Prince of Egypt? Instead, a lot of projects aim safely below it, which is...
Well, I can answer that question, by the way. I know why a lot of people don't try to compete at the quality levels of Prince of Egypt. It's because Hollywood won't let you. They're the ones that decide the quality of the movie that gets made. And when it comes to Christian movies, if you try to make something really good, they will go, no. We make the good movies here, not you guys. You guys can keep your Hallmark church slop, but don't try to step over that line. Mel Gibson tried that once.
It's weird because visually, animation has improved a ton. The technology now allows for incredible artistry and better translation of concept art into final work. But story ambition doesn't always rise with the tech. Even when we see more daring visuals, the tone still often caters to more modern,
Is this all gonna be?
and that's kind
I
of
want to
strange.
see. I want to see their stuff. Where's their stuff? I don't want to see Prince of Egypt. Here we go. Here's an animatic. Okay. First off, just right off the bat, seeing what they're making here, it's crazy not to be funded already. Like some major studio not funding this is crazy. Wow. Is that the fruit of life? The fruit of the knowledge of good and evil? Ooh. Wow. Actually, wait, didn't she eat first? Or did she already? Oh, she must have. She already ate it before this scene, and she was tempting him to eat it too. Oh, if that's what they did. That's crazy because you never see Eve as a temptress. I really like that. You never see Eve as the bad. You know, Eve is always, uh, uh, always, always the woman who, is just there, right? And not the one who tempted Adam to go ahead and do it. Like, that's crazy. That's awesome. That's fantastic. So, man, that's fun. Man, I'm kind of bummed I started off like a big part of the stream without any sound, but thank you, Britt, for uh, saving the day by having the courage to speak up and say I can't be heard. Well, that's part of the fun of it, isn't it? Don't don't. Yeah, I like all the stuff. Um I like all the stuff this stuff does, man. I've just been building out all these OBS streams with Claude today. It's been crazy. I was trying to work on an app for Rourke, Chris. The app that I was talking to you about today. I was trying to work on it, but it keeps giving me like simulation. It gives me all these errors. Like they made some major upgrades yesterday, and ever since they made those upgrades and they pushed those updates, like it just hasn't worked. So I'm hoping that I've been checking the Discord to see if they kind of get their act together so I can finish with that app that we were talking about. But yeah. So, man, I wish I had a better Steam library that I could play a game on stream. That would be fun. But I don't know if I have anything like good or new. And I'm also not good. And I don't have a graphics card. I mean, my graphics card is kind of crying on the stream setup I made right now, which isn't good. Man. I wonder if Jason Farley wants to hop on stream. Let me Yo, what's up, Jesus is King 51? Hey, Jesus is King 51. I'm just showing off my my crazy transitions. I made this whole streaming setup with AI. What do you think of these streaming transitions with little King Ginger icon up there? Look at that. Isn't that crazy? I've just been vibe coding an entire layout, new setup for this. I'm gonna see if Jason Farley is capable of coming on stream. He might not be able to. Got to test out my Discord guest feature. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. That's awesome. He made it all the way out there to Hawaii. I've heard about that. I've heard through the grapevine about that. That's awesome. So if you see him, tell him to call me. But that's awesome. I'm happy. I'm happy about it. Let's see. I don't think I'm not hearing back from Jason. uh what's he is Jesus is King. He's great. I miss him. Uh C. Seagrove says a couple of AI models got broken recently. I heard a lot of good things about Gwen, but apparently the last update broke all the tool calls. And then I'm playing Dwarf Fortress while waiting for other models to download. I'm loving the math related Substack articles. I'm loving his math related Substack articles. Who's math related? Oh, Jason's math related. I am not reading Jason's math related. I'm not reading Jason's math related Substack articles, man. Let Jason write articles about math. That's crazy. No way. No thanks. If he comes on stream, he can tell me about it. But I'm not reading math Substack articles. I'm not. There's only so much I can take. I bet it's great though. I bet it's great. But oh, he got your input on a math related article on a math related Substack and you're waiting for it to come out? That's funny. That is so funny. He probably regrets asking for the input. Yeah, it's probably why it hasn't come out yet. That's exactly it. That's probably exactly why the article hasn't come out yet. I wonder if we just ask Claude just a question. What are some really great OBS? I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna ask Claude some questions about. Let's see. Just a question. What are some really great OBS plugins that you think it is important to have for any live stream, but something you could code yourself? Just see one of the AI tricks I learned recently, like this is a very helpful trick, is to have AI ask the questions. So what am I not what am I missing? A stream timer uptime clock, a live polling system, a live feature chat tool, like the feature chat tool we just built. You type a question and options in a control panel. Viewers see the poll on screen and you manually tally the votes from chat. Well, that's not going to work. I'm not going to, I mean, what if you have 1,000 people in your chat and you have like 2,000 chats a second? That's not going to work. Social media rotator, a small widget that cycles through your handles. I'm King Ginger, Kick, YouTube X, with platform icons and animated transitions. Reminds me viewers where to find you without you saying it. That's kind of nice. That's nice, but stream countdown timer. Stream starts in 5 minutes. Countdown for your starting soon screen. Configurable target time. Lower third bar name bar. Don't need that. Soundbar trigger display. Visual overlay that flashes a fun graphic when you hit a hotkey, like a reaction GIF pops up on screen. And then an auto scene switcher, a script that watches which window is in focus and switches OBS scenes via WebSocket. Game window, gaming scene, browser, browsing scene, Discord call scene. What? A script that watches which window is in focus and switches OBS scenes via web. But why would it need to be auto? Oh, would it when would like I don't understand. I don't know. That would I don't understand that. Background removal needs GPU level real time video processing. The plugin uses AI hardware models hardware level, not browser source territory. What? It could do background removal like its own plugin for my camera background remove? That's crazy. A move transition plugin. Animate sources between scenes within OBS's rendering pipeline. Requires native C++ OBS plugin. Can't be done via browser. A move transition plugin. Animate sources between scenes. Oh, so that means like my browser would animate as I don't need to do that. Okay. Source right record. Record individual sources to separate files. Deep OBS integration, native plugin only. That would actually be nice. To record individual sources. That means I could just record my camera and then I can go back and edit whatever I want. That's kind of neat. I like that. Stream effect. That might be something worth doing. Stream effects, 3D transfers, blurs, shaders, GPU shader filters applied to video sources, audio plugins, noise gate compression EQ. These run an audio pipeline. You'd use VST plugins or OBS built-in filters for these. The social media rotator and stream timer are low effort, high value. Viewers can't. I think a stream timer would actually be not a stream timer, but not an uptime clock. What does it say the uptime clock does? And the let's see, constantly see handles know how long you've been live. I don't think viewers can find out how long I've been live like it's already built in. But a countdown climber, streamer countdown timer would be good. That's actually pretty smart. Let's do that. Let's vibe code a streaming countdown, because that, yeah, that makes a lot of sense as to why I would need that. I've actually been looking for that on my own. Let's build a streamer countdown timer, but make sure it is thematically aligned with the style of the stream so far. Let me know how about this? Give me 5 style options for the countdown timer. Countdown timer. All right, let's go there. Let's see what it does. Goodbye, credits. Yes, CC Griff says the animated transitions are like all those PowerPoint presentations I made in undergrad. That would make anyone seasick. Yes, that is why you need something smooth and quick, just like that one. Just in and out. Like you don't need anything fancy, anything special. Just super clean and minimal, just like that. Like that's all. That's what you're going for. So, man, we are coding like crazy now. We are coding like crazy now. Pull this up. Remember when it used to be important how many words per minute you could type? Remember? Remember when you had to do in school they made us do uh we had to get up to like a minimum, like in order to pass computer class, we had to have a minimum typing speed. That was nuts. Oh, dude, these look so good. The design is so good. Like all of them are so good. Like how is it possible? How does it do this? It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Uh Unbelievable. Oh my. I don't even know which one to choose, man. Um Holy cow, this is great. Well, I think we know from the previous stream that this font, which is the Nothing You Could Do font, although it looks amazing, the number 1 is just like a slash. So it looks really weird and it almost looks broken if it's at a 1. So I like this. I like this border. I like number 2. What if, okay, let's go crazy. What if it's number 2, but it has an animated border like number 4? What if we did that, chat? Let's do that. Let's go crazy with it. Why not? Right? You know? Why not? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I like the look of 02, but can we make the square border BOARD border animate like 04? Keep the same look as 02. Just add the feature of 04. Okay, let's see what the. All right, let's see what this does. Burn those credits. You've used 90% of my session limit. I've only done like 2 things. What is my session limit? Oh my gosh. It said it was reset at 8 p.m. Oh man. That's crazy. And it didn't even do it right. It didn't even do it right. There's changes. Oh crap. I'm not gonna. I'm at how am I at 90%? What are higher plans with Claude? Yikes. Ugh. Ugh. The amount of money that is crazy. $100 a month. Where am I? I'm just curious what my what my settings are. Like, how does it calculate my usage? Because I've only done 2 things since it reset. Usage. It's based per session, so every 4 hours it resets. But I've only used 14% of my weekly usage. Uh, Maybe it's because it just reset. Maybe I just need to give it time. It's time to touch grass. It's time to touch grass. Oh man. Well, there are changes I want to make. Oh, there are changes I want to make to that countdown clock. But I can't make that countdown clock changes with only 98% left. What did I do? What did I ask it to do that burnt so much? I just had it make those 2. I just had it make 2 screens, but I've made a lot more than that in a day. That's so weird. That makes me so sad. Burning through Claude credits. You know what I need to do? For real, like I need to like just live stream all my AI stuff. But the stream ends either when there's no more usage or when there's no more financial support from the chat. So the right, so it's 4-hour increments, and the stream will go until the chat stops supporting the stream. Stops supporting the AI. The AI. See, there's a plugin that would automatically look at the amount of revenue I generate on Kick and would automatically buy AI credits based on the amount of revenue from Kick support. Dude, that's actually a really crazy, great idea. It only works if you have a minimum following, though. So if I could become a Kick partner, Kick, are you listening? Make me a Kick partner. I'll develop an API that with every financial support, whether it's Kicks or members, I'll buy more AI credits for the stream. And we'll just do crazier, more AI credits. The more support, the more crazy AI stuff we do. that's what you have to do. You have to feed the AI machines. And so the chat is the way to feed the AI machines. It's kind of a brilliant idea. You just look. But there's got to be a punishment too. Like, there's got to be a punishment that's both for me and the audience. If we get into like 100% usage on AI, so it would have to be like let me think. Oh, you know what? I never shared this on Twitter. I never shared this stream on Twitter. Let me do that. Dude, Twitter, I swear every live stream on Twitter only gets exactly 31 views. I don't know how to fix that. Okay. So, I forgot, like with X, you have to actually share it or it doesn't get seen. So, yeah, so there has to be a punishment. There has to be a punishment for the audience and for me if we don't, if we run out. So it's sort of like those live streams people do. They do these live streams where they're going to stream for 30 days straight. Right? So like 30 days straight live stream, 24/7 live stream. However, if so it's a maximum 30-day live stream. But for every paid subscriber, the live stream extends by 5 minutes. So if there's a period where there's not any paid subscribers, that clock ticks down again, and then the subscriber can fill it back up, right? So it's like that, and then of course, the streamer fails the 30-day stream if he gets. I think it was who did this? What was the streamer's name? I could see his face. Ludwig did it. So I believe it was Ludwig when he did a 30-day stream, and then if he didn't get a certain amount of subscribers, the stream ended. So like the chat would wait for it to get to like 5, 4, 3, 2, and then just like fill it up by buying paid gifted subs. That was a really cool. I think he got a lot. He got like hundreds of thousands of subs during those 30 days. It was crazy. Uh, uh, let's see. Do 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 do. You know what I'm really tired of? I'm tired of like political stuff. I just don't care. I just see like every time I look on X something trending that's political and I'm just like I don't care. Why is Valve trending? What's happening with Valve? Oh, the Steam machine. Yes, this thing, first off, this is a beautiful machine, but Valve says it hopes to ship the Steam machine in 2026, but skyrocketing prices for memory and storage have caused challenges. I bet. That was March 6th. Because this person updated. Update, Valve has now confirmed it will be shipping Steam machine in 2026. That's good. Oh, that was 7 hours ago. This one says 4 hours ago. Update, Valve has now confirmed. Interesting. This Valve headset, I bet, is great. I bet that Valve headset is fantastic. uh, what's this message say? Oh, Larry says this is Larry. Is it Diffie? Larry Diffie on LinkedIn. He says, "Hey Marcus, how's it going? I thought I'd tune in. I'm doing some vibe stuff myself right now. Larry, what are you working on, man? Let me know. Anything new on the Alpheist? Oh man, I think there was actually, which is crazy because I could have got $100,000 because I had ChatGPT search for the earliest posts about this new Alp, uh, the Alp drifters, right? I had ChatGPT do a search on the earliest posts on the internet I could find about Alp drifters, and actually pulled up a site that was selling Alp drifters. Um, and I was like, oh, well, that's not it. Well, it turns out nobody's sold Alp drifters yet. So that was reported to Alps, this website. I think they're in South Carolina that was selling Alp drifters, and now I think Alp didn't respond, but it was like somebody replied and said this website's selling Alp drifters. Alps, how's this possible? And so Alp didn't respond, so I imagine they're investigating that online store that's selling them. It kind of makes me wish I would have bought some from the site though, because it'd be cool to like actually have ordered one. But Larry says he's building an XR VR productivity platform. Oh, that's fun, dude. That sounds like it's burning AI tokens. If my little HTML scenes just wipes me out, you are burning through tokens. I guarantee. Oh man. Well, thanks for joining my stream, dude. Thanks for joining my stream, Larry. Uh, yeah, I appreciate that. So, but yeah, that's what's new on the Alpiste. Yeah, Larry, I was doing some vibe coding, and then my AI credits, I ate through them, so I have to wait 4 hours till I get them back. And I was just saying it'd be awesome if like the chat would reward me with money for AI credits, but I would have to do something like put a pie in my face or something like to do, you know what I mean? Like you do stupid stuff to earn money for AI credits. You know, like that was that's my thought. Like I'll have my wife make a whipped cream pie and I'll put it in my face. Here I am looking down at as if it's gonna happen. But like, how do I not get my keyboard sticky? But le- you have the I have the Claude Pro Max 20 plan. Also, there's about a 15-second delay before my answers show up. Yeah, that's because there's a 15-second delay in LinkedIn, so you're not seeing it live. Everything's not entirely live. And oh, and the chat, I think the chat just does like an API call like every 15 seconds. So that's why when on the on-screen chat does that. So and this actually this feature chat that I'm putting on and off the screen is actually an app that I had Claude build, so I can actually copy and paste a chat here. So yeah, so there's a 15-second delay before my answer shows up, so I can actually put that off and take that off, and I can feature a specific chat if I'm talking to a specific individual on live stream. So that was the app I coded today, so I'm very happy about that app. So runs a local node server on my machine, and I can just do API calls directly to on screen live on screen graphics. I worked in video production that did a lot of live stuff. Live on screen graphics is very expensive. You're looking at like $20,000 for a machine that could do it. I think they're a lot cheaper now, but back 10 years ago, it was like a lot of, you're going to spend a lot of money for on-screen graphics. And so there, I had to cheat like so many times. Like none of our stuff was animated, or it was like an animated GIF that looked like it was. I mean, like we just had to fake it so hard. And then, so the fact that I could just call up a graphic now like this, like yours right here, it's a big deal. It's a big deal and it's on theme with the theme and the aesthetics of my stream. So streaming today I got super excited. When I got super excited when that worked. Like one shot prompt and it worked. It was crazy. See, oh, Chris, this is funny, man. Steve Seagrove says, I hate the smell whipped cream leaves in your nose after getting pied in the face. uh, Larry says, I'll have to tell you about the AI memory program I created that stores all of my conversations with Claude, and it knows how to get unstuck from thrashing while it codes. It can do interstitial rollback. It knows how to go back to any particular edit between commits. Dude, you are at a next level in AI coding than me. I'm just developing HTML files for for OBS. That's that but I've been developing some apps, but I usually do it in Rourke and then export it to Cursor. Is pretty much what I've been doing. But I'm just kind of getting new into that sort of the high level stuff like that. So but the streaming space, media space, and but this is what I'm telling you, man. So I mentioned this before. I mentioned this 100 times, but I ran an organ. I didn't ran. I worked with and started this organization called In Abortion Now, and we did a yearly fundraising um, thing. And so but it was during Christmas, and I didn't want to do stuff during Christmas. So what we did was I just made it so there was like a 24-hour stream of our best videos all year. But what I did was I had a developer develop API calls for Stripe and put it so every time there was a new donation came in, that update total would update live on the stream. So everybody that was watching stuff would see the total go up, and they'd get excited, and then they'd donate too. And I think I don't remember. We raised at least a few $100,000 during those 2 weeks of Christmas or whatever, just from that. And it was but what I did was I had the number on a blue background HTML. So like it was a browser. And then what I did was I screen shared the browser and then chroma keyed out the blue, just like you would in Hollywood, key out the blue screen. And so that just left a transparent number, and that was able to be put on our template for the fundraiser. But I was like, oh man, I have to have a developer for that. And so having the developer, having that developer is not something you can really have. And so I always thought, man, like what I could do in live streaming, uh, if if uh, if I could just learn to code, which I was never really able to do. And so since AI came, I've been able to do all these cool live stream features, live broadcasts, that sort of stuff. All the stuff you would need a developer for, I've been able to just do it. And so now I've just been doing it live on stream until my credits run out, apparently, and then I have to stop. See you, CC Groves. Have a great night. I'm writing in Rust, Go, etc., and those are not where my skill set lies. I'm mostly a database and web app guy. By the way, I find that Gemini is better at presentation than Claude, but with Opus 4.6, that might no longer be true. I haven't tested it. We tried ChatGPT. We tried to do the exact same thing. We uploaded the HTML file that Claude did, and we told ChatGPT to improve on it, and it didn't do anything. It wasn't even capable of. I specifically asked ChatGPT to give me 5 different versions of the graphic. So like if you go here, like we were doing a countdown clock. Um. Let's see if I can pull up the. Oh, I want to pull up all the samples. How do I pull up the presented samples here? Let's see. So here's my. By the way, that transition was made with Claude, which is gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. So like the fact that it gave me like 5 different samples that I could choose from, which by the way, 02 is the one I want. I actually just need to download. Actually, let's see if I can use my last 10 minutes of 10%. This countdown timer is crazy, man. This is unbelievable. See if I can do it. Do not go through my credits. Just make it to the end, Claude. Just make it to the end, Claude. Don't use the whole session limit. I think we did it. Oh, do it. I hope it finishes. Please. All right, it did it. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. That's all I want. Just something simple. Look at that. Countdown timer.html. What we're going to do is we're going to add a scene here. We're actually going to put this in the beginning. Start image. I think you guys can still hear me if I do this, right? Yeah, okay. So let's go to start image. Let's add a browser source. Countdown. I would actually like to make this more customizable than it actually is, but we'll keep it countdown timer. What are the dimensions? 460 by 100? 460 by 100. Body background transparent for the CSS. Alright. And to change the duration, edit countdown minutes equals 5. Refresh the browser source. Okay. Yep. So there's the countdown timer. Nice. Alright. Can you see it? Yeah. Let's see that. That's pretty great. Although it has this. There we go. Yeah. That's awesome. That's great. That makes me very excited. It's incredible, man. The fact that you could just do stuff like that is insane. Larry, which plan am I on? I'm on the I'm pretty sure it's the $20 a month plan. It's the poor founders plan is what it is. I'm making use with what I have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the plan I have. So that's using Opus 4.6. Because it wants me to upgrade to the $100 a month plan, which I would love to do, but I can't. Let's see, let me make sure that's right. It's a $17 a month plan. The only problem is it goes from $17 a month to $100 a month, which is crazy. So you're man, you're really, I mean, like there's no middle ground. It's either rich or poor. But that's the plan I'm on. Yeah. Which is why my usage is done. I'm 100% used, and I reset in 3 hours and 30 minutes. So all that usage just for a countdown clock. That's why the cost of RAM is so high. Because I'm making countdown clocks for my stream. That's why the cost of RAM is so high. Because I'm designing ridiculous OBS live stream media graphic presentations. Yeah, I'm working. Yeah, I'm not rich, but I need the $200 a month plan. But I make money from it. I am trying right now to figure out how to make money from the basic plans, and then I'll scale up. Oh, so that's the plan. So do everything I can with whatever I can get, and then scale up. So my dream is to have my live streams be able to fund more AI than I could possibly imagine. That would be what I would like to do, is just make money from super chats, vibe code, and do stuff like with the chat together. I was like, what do you want to make tonight, chat? And then just like come up with like stuff, and whether it's movies, I would love to vibe a short film with AI credits with the chat together. Like, that would be a really cool idea. It's a dream I want to do one day. But that's going to take, I mean, you're going to probably look at like maybe 3,000 to 5,000 in credits to do a short film like that. So, yo, what's up, the Huskarl? I see you on X. So, yeah, that's the plan. Got to build up one follower at a time on Kick, you know? That's how it works. Man, this stream looks good though. So I have 47 followers on Kick. And then I just streamed to other places like LinkedIn and all that sort of stuff, so. Oh yeah. Larry, I will message you my email address. There you go. Done. What's Huskarl says? Have you animated your profile pic yet? I actually did animate it. I did. I animated it manually in Premiere. Actually, what I did was I just animated it blink. Oh, and I did this. I did do this on the start. No, on the bathroom break image. Right here. Can you guys see that? See where it says on the King Ginger on the throne, and my bladder and XP, and then it moves and animates. It's like super basic HTML, whatever Claude did, but I love it. I'm in love with it. I like the simplicity of that. I love the simplicity of that stuff. You know. So, Larry, I think I sent you a message. If you're connected to me on LinkedIn, I believe that's you. So I sent you an email with a message with my email. So, nice. It is, man. I just love what you can do. It's crazy. Oh man. Oh dude. Oh, Larry, thank you, man. Can I tell people what you did? Oh, man, I'm going to use the heck out of this. I want to think about how to use it, though. Oh, man. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this. Chad, look at this. This is crazy. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh. Oh, man. This is awesome. All right. It says, check your email. You get a free month of the $100 plan. That's awesome, dude. I'm so stoked. I want to think about how to use this on stream well. Oh, Larry, thank you so much, man. That's amazing. I'm going to figure this out. Yes. I'm going to do something. I don't even have to smash a pie in my face. A $100 Claude Max plan as a gift? Holy cow! I'm super excited. I've never had this much AI power before in my life. Oh, man, that's awesome. All right. I'm gonna take an evening and I'm gonna figure out what to do. And then I'm gonna... Okay. Alright. Oh, man, I'm super pumped. Alright. I'm really, really excited about this. Alright. I'm just completely speechless over this. Is crazy. Yo, emojis in the chat, everybody, for Larry. Give it up for Larry. Okay. Alright. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Larry, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna figure out how to put this to use. It's gonna be crazy having 5x more power than I have now. It's like I got the One Ring. I'm gonna watch some videos. I want to see what Claude can do, and then see how we can tie this into something. All right, I'm super pumped. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks so much. I'll send you a note of thanks too. When I'm off stream. So, whoa, what now? Well, let's just do this, because I've never had this before. Let's just look on, let me go to YouTube. And then let's just see what we can do. Let's watch some videos of what other people are doing with a Claude Pro Max subscription. That seems like the most obvious. Hey, Eve's Ribs. She says, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Let's see. Let's see what we can find on Claude. I don't want. I Claude. I want to do something recent. Cause heck, you see these videos are like from 4 months ago. Let's do recently uploaded. How about that? Every Claude Code concept explained for normal people. Well, that sounds like a good way to start.
You're probably staring at Claude Code thinking, how is this supposed to make my life easier? A black screen, a blinking cursor, and terms like context window,
Wait, this is Claude Code.
agents,
yeah,
MCP
okay.
servers. None of it feels like it's built for somebody without a coding background. So you jump between random tutorials and scattered docs, half understand one concept and get stuck on the next, and waste hours trying to connect all of those.
You know what? Here's what. Here, you know what? Let's not do this because this is a 30-minute video. Let's see. 30. No. The new version that just came out was 4.6. Claude 4.6 features. I think it was 4.6. Is that right? Here we go.
Claude just dropped a bunch of brand new features that are absolutely insane. They just made a bunch of features that you used to have to pay for 100% free. In addition to that, they launched Claude Opus 4.6, which is
Now, Eve, I'm not, I wish you stayed on later. Are you going to quit soon? I'm not quitting. Not anytime. Not right now. So, I am, not yet. We're watching some
one of the most
videos on the new
powerful AI
Claude.
models out right now, and a bunch of other updates that are going to blow your mind. And by the end of this video, you're going to know about all those other updates and a bunch of crazy things you can now do with them, because Claude might be better than every other model now. Update number 1 is actually something I could only find from Claude on LinkedIn right here. And we could see that Claude's free plan just got a massive upgrade. So there are 4 features that used to only be on paid plans that are now available for everybody. The first one is going to be file creation. The second is going to be connectors right here. The third are going to be skills. And then the fourth are going to be longer conversations. So with compaction, Claude now summarizes your earlier context automatically. So you get more context and you can have a much longer conversation inside of Claude. Now, in terms of these different things, you're just going to find them right here inside of Claude. So if we come over here and we come over into my settings right here, we can see that when we come under capabilities and we scroll down a little bit, this is where we're going to be able to find skills, which is now free for everybody. In addition to that, if we come over here to connectors, we're also going to find these connectors that are now, once again, free for everybody. Then in terms of those different file creations, that's just going to happen over here inside when you're actually chatting with Claude. So again, that's a silent upgrade, but all these upgrades are massive because all of the other platforms like Gemini, ChatGPT, they're all charging for these things, but now Claude is moving towards giving away everything for free inside of their LLM because they're going to make...
That's going to make Zapier like go nuts. Like all these, there's so many B2B SaaSes. This is what's so funny because I've always like railed against how stupid of an investment B2B SaaSes are because they're very temporary, very ordinary. They don't change the culture at all. And now you have AI that's basically all these multi-million-dollar B2B SaaS companies, all these vertical integration sort of stuff, all this sort of like just VC slop is what I call it. All this VC slop is just becoming super irrelevant at the moment because you're going to be able to do all this stuff that Zapier can do. You're just going to be able to do it in AI, like automatically. Like you're not going to need Zapier to make those connections for you. It's unbelievable.
Most of their money not from the LLM. Change number 2 is going to be the Claude Cowork is now available on Windows. So we could see right here that now it's available on the desktop. I'm on a Mac right now, so I can only download Claude Desktop for Mac OS, but we could also see that Windows is now going to allow you to download it. You just have to come to claude.com/download, and you'll now be able to use Cowork, which is pretty insane. Now we could actually begin to get into those major upgrades and all the different
I didn't
use
know that
cases
they
they're
put
going
that
to be
on the
used for.
PC yet.
Now, the next one that we need to talk about is going to be right here, and we could see that Claude now has voice mode. So if we click on this right here, what we're going to see is we will actually be able to talk to Claude. So, hey Claude, are you there?
Hey, Robert. Yeah, I'm here. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I was just trying to show you off. I'm making a YouTube video and wanted to show everybody how cool you are.
Oh, that's really kind of you. I appreciate that. What sort of video are you making? Is this for my...
So
I mean-
this is pretty insane.
I mean, that's a feature that's just late.
That it's now able to do this, and honestly, this is just a
That's
way
a late
better way to
feature.
be able to interact with LLMs. I personally only talk to LLMs. Now, I see this on my web version right here, but if I open up my desktop app, I don't actually see this yet. So this is slowly getting rolled out across everything, and as we can see, we have a British guy as the voice. I haven't been able to find yet how I can actually change what his voice is over here, and we could see that when we actually use this, it's going to be using a legacy model here, and sometimes won't use Opus 4.6. So you're just going to want to be cognizant of that if you're going to start using that voice mode. Personally, I just find it way more efficient. I find it way quicker. I don't necessarily want it to talk back to me, but I want to be able to talk to it instead of just prompting it, which is a great way to use this. In addition to that, we are also going to see
I don't
we
care
now
about the voice
have
prompting.
Opus 4.6 right here. If you are doing anything that is agentic, anything that is coding, I would strongly suggest that you use Opus 4.6 because this is most capable for ambitious work, which is going to be anything agentic or anything that's coding. For example, we could come over here and we could say, I am creating a new AI thumbnail generator tool, and I need to create a landing page for it. Please create me a high converting landing page for this with YouTube's color scheme. Now, what this is going to do is this is actually going to go off, and this is going to code this, and this is going to build this
It's
out.
creating
And
the
what this is
actual
going to make is
generator
absolutely
tool?
insane, because look at this right here. This isn't just going ahead and coding. This is actually looking at the front end design skills for best practices and understanding what this should actually look like. And then this is going to begin coding and give us some pretty crazy results. Now, just like this,
Okay.
this actually went through and coded this out. Now, I want us to actually look at this right here. This is way better than anything that you have ever vibe coded before, more likely than not. I mean, it literally put the YouTube logo. This color scheme is perfect right here. It has effects right here, which is perfect. It literally looks amazing. This right here looks way better
Those
than
those
anything else
thumbnails look like trash, though. Is that the? I mean, that those. Look, those thumbnails aren't getting clicks. I'm gonna tell you right now. Somebody who knows. those thumbnails aren't
here.
getting clicks.
It has effects right here, which is perfect. It literally looks amazing. This right here looks way better than anything else that I have ever vibe coded before. Why?
The website
Because
the website looks good, but the function, if that's the function of an AI driven thumbnail generator, is to give you text over a gradient. I'm just gonna tell you. well, like that
it
is
perfect
not
right here.
that's
It has effects
unacceptable.
right here, which is perfect. It
How much are they
literally
charging
looks
for that?
Amazing. This right here looks way better than anything
What are the
else that
prices?
I've ever vibe coded before. Why? Because this is actually using a way better model that is just a lot better at this, and we could download this now, or we could use this
No
however we want and
way.
get this to continue to build things out.
Well,
And it's
okay,
not
wait.
just good.
Oh, he missed it. Wait. Did it give you the price plan just a little
And get
bit?
this to continue to build things
$19. $19 for a sans serif font over a
out,
gradient.
and it's not just good for
Sorry.
building out landing pages. This can literally build you out entire websites and backends. Now, the next way that I really like to use Claude Opus 4.6 is inside of other tools. For example, I love building out automations inside of Zapier, and powering your automations in Zapier or your agents with Claude Opus 4.6 is a massive upgrade. And it's as simple as you coming over to Zapier, which you could get started with today for free, clicking on agent right here and describing to your Copilot exactly what you wanted to automate. Or you you could choose from one of these things over here. For example, there's an inbox categorizer, there's a sales prep agent, there's an outreach agent, there's a support email agent. There's so many different things that you could be automating with this for free that you haven't even thought about. But what I personally want to do is I want to build a conversion rate optimizer. So
this is a thing that's like been so crazy about this AI shift is this thing that's so crazy about this AI shift is that literally everything you do, you have to rethink. Every task you do, you have to ask yourself, is it worth doing? Because there's probably a chance that AI can do it for you. This has been like the thing that clicks. I think it was like, when does AI click for somebody? I think it's when they realize that what they normally do, they don't have to do anymore. And they can have, or any obstacle is no longer an obstacle anymore. Like, that's the shift. And like, I can't even tell you the last time I went to google.com. Like, I can't even tell you the last time I went to google.com. It's crazy. So forget Zapier. MCP servers can do anything Zapier can do and more.
So what we're going to do is I want to build an agent that I can give a list of websites to, and then it goes off and uses Claude Opus 4.6 to see how to improve the conversion rate of the website. And then I want to receive back a plan for what changes should be made. So if we click on start building right here, simply us just telling the Copilot this is now going to go through.
Eves Rib says, very true. We'll learn to think like AI, in my opinion. AI can think better than me. I am a dumb idiot. So I'm very happy to have a servant that is smarter than me.
Think through
very
all this,
happy.
and then
no complaints.
This is actually going to build out this automation for us, and I'm going to provide you with the link so that you can get this set up. So it's asking us a few questions right here.
I want to build an agent that I can give a list of websites to, and then it goes off and uses Claude Opus 4.6 to see how to improve the conversion rate of the website. And then I want to receive back a plan for what changes should. That's
I'm going to
crazy,
say it
man.
should browse and analyze
That's crazy.
instead
That's
of
crazy.
us actually having
Like
to give
that,
it this. So we should just be able to give this the URL.
That is like very high level marketing to be able to scour websites and determine the click through, like what needs to be changed to increase the click through rate. That's crazy high level marketing stuff.
And then this will actually
like that's literally an entire agency just gone.
Go off, and this will do this. But we are building an agent.
There's people that charge, there's people that charge thousands of dollars a month on retainer just to tell you how to increase your click through rates by like 1%. Like, it's gone. That job is gone. That's
can
crazy.
Be triggered in multiple different ways. You could give it to people. You could have it in the back end of things. And this right here is incredible. So this goes through. This gives us right here. And now we could see that this agent is done. So we could literally see right here that this is completely done right here. It went through all of this. And we could come over here and add in tools if we wanted to. Give this access to different things. But from here, what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to click on agent preview and we're going to test this out. So we can see exactly what this looks like right here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come over here, grab the URL to one of my businesses. We're going to put this in here, and then this is going to go through, and this is actually going to optimize this. And we can see this is a website conversion optimizer right here, which is incredible that this is actually going through. This is browsing it, and this is going to complete all of this powered by Claude Opus 4.6 in order to actually synthesize our findings, which is going to give us way better results than if we used any other model. And so now we can see exactly what this did. This went through and did this, gave us an executive summary, gave us a current website analysis, goes through a bunch of different conversion bottlenecks that were identified, tells us if it's high priority, medium, or low, and then actually goes through all the detailed optimizations and everything that we should do here. And the reason we want to use Claude Opus 4.6 for this is because it's the best at coding and things along the lines of that. Oh, and one other thing that
oh man, this is crazy. What else we got here?
Literally just click on it and it will automatically build it for you. Now, the next thing that I wanted to highlight is if we come over to Claude Cowork right here, this now works with a bunch.
Yeah, this is exactly, you know, so I've been harping on this tweet for a while, and the tweet is basically, so but before AI, what you would hear from people all the time, from executives in suits who look down on artists and creative people, is they would say ideas are cheap, execution is what's valuable, right? Uh, right. So it's always the execution. And then I saw a tweet this week. It was in reference to AI, and it said execution is cheap, ideas are valuable. And so when I look at this, like this is all execution, right? Like all this sort of stuff, all this marketing, all this CDR, and it's just like, what is the idea? Like the idea, the human side, the idea is really the thing that is just the driver of the future now. Like it's freed humans to focus more on creativity, which I think is what God intended. By the way, I think that's why God put Adam and Eve in a garden and told them to be creative and curate the garden and create culture, and like that's where you get culture. You cultivate the ground, right? All that. That's culture, right? So I think that is like God's vision for humanity, is to be creative. It's the one thing that separates us from the animals. And so when I see this, I'm just like, all of this stuff that you're looking at right now is just like, it's all like, how do you be creative? And it's all creativity that this stuff is resting on. It's insane. It's unbelievable.
Of other apps. In fact, it works with your entire Google suite now. So if we come over here into Plus, we'll be able to see under connectors right here that we're going to see all the different connectors that I already have turned on. But more importantly, if we click on Manage Access right here, we're going to be able to see all the different connectors that we can connect this to, which is insane. Because if we come through here, this literally connects to so many different tools, so many different things. And this allows you to automate anything that
I just wonder how many of these tools are going to be replaced because of AI. Like, are these tools even necessary? Like vibe prospecting, find company and contact data. Well, can't you build your own app that'll do that now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, connect to 325 plus marketing analytics and CRM data sources. Well, doesn't AI have those marketing analytics and CRM data sources? Like, eventually they will. Like, they might not now, but eventually they will. So, like, all of these connectors, it's create, deploy, manage, and secure websites. Well, Claude can do that. Can't that? Can it? Like, what? Like, it's. I mean, this is fascinating.
you could literally
chat with your meetings to uncover actionable insights. Well, this is interesting. Can I just build my own? I'm assuming that's a chat bot for your Zoom meetings, but can I just build? Isn't Claude a chat bot for my meeting? Like what? Like what? What is the purpose of these? Manage issues, projects, and teamwork flows. Well, can't Claude manage? I mean, like, these things are going to be phased out, and I would actually argue that all these companies that are setting up connectors to their data through Claude is siphoning all that sort of stuff and training on it. I guarantee you that's what's happening. Every one of these companies is toast. You can mark that clip.
connect.
Look, create presentations, docs, socials, and sites. I can already create presentations with AI. Eve's Rib says, a long time ago, a Chinese engineer I spoke to me a similar thing regarding the idea was the rare commodity. It really is. So
This to vibe prospecting right here.
Hugging Face has other LM models you can run locally. Ooh.
Which will allow you to
That's
find
fun.
company and contact data or get cowork to be able to do that. And you could choose between desktop and web right here. You could go through so many different categories depending on what you're doing. For example, if you work in sales and marketing, you could see all the different setups that they have right here. And on top of that, just using these connectors isn't the only thing, because we'll be able to actually come over here into these settings right here, be able to come back down into our capabilities right here and be able to scroll down. And once again, we're going to be able to see all the different skills here that we will be able to create. We can see all the skills that we could turn on that already exist here. There are skills for creating GIFs. There are skills.
There's the MCP builder right there you were talking about.
For creating skills, which is super meta. There's skills for web artifact builder. There's skills for pretty much anything that you could think of. In addition to that, if we come over here into plugins, this is also going to allow us to add in different plugins right here. In fact, if we come over here, we can see all the different commands, all the different connectors, all the different skills that are accessible by each plugin.
I don't think I'm gonna quit anytime soon, Eves. I'm hanging out. I'm just doing.
Right
I'm
here,
just.
We could come in that we can update
just hanging
these
out.
different plugins to the latest version. We could customize them if we wanted to. In fact, if we click on customize right here, this will actually go through
This
and
guy's
allow
boring
us to
me.
customize.
It's not 4.6 features. It's Opus, but that we're looking for. That was 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago. That was that came out February 6th, I think. 4.6 did. Because that's when all my developer friends started freaking out and started using it every single day. Let's do this. I like these use cases.
Claude Cowork
I
just
like
dropped,
these videos.
and it is a superpower, but only if you know how to use it correctly. It can even do things that weren't possible before, like automating boring tasks and learning skills, saving you hours. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock its full capabilities, using skills that I've not seen anybody else talking about, so that you can actually save more time and make more money with your business.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What's
I am.
your name?
My name is Jack Roberts. I built and sold my last tech startup.
There it is.
with
Yeah,
60,000
thanks,
customers,
Jack.
and now I run a very profitable AI automation business. So if you haven't already, grab that coffee and let's dive straight in. Claude Cowork
Let's go,
is
Jack.
Claude Code for work, basically. It can run multiple tasks at the exact same time. It can automate stuff in your browser, which is huge. Basically, it can unlock different capabilities that aren't accessible necessarily through an API. Had this in my last business, it can just do things for you in the browser. On top of that, it can do it while you're sat on the sofa, drinking a flat white or playing Fortnite. Claude can actually do this so you can do other things while Claude Cowork is actually working for you and doing things. It also connects to many of your apps. There's something called MCP, which stands for Model Context Protocol, basically universal remote control, lets Claude pretty much talk to anything.
Yeah,
and also, generally
that
speaking,
replaces
it
Zapier.
is safe. There
Yeah,
are certain things
that's
that
crazy.
you need to be careful with the browser controls, but I'll touch on that later. Now, this obviously has also Claude Opus 4.6, so Claude's most powerful, most capable model that literally just dropped. And it has a wonderful 1 million context window, which means plenty of room to chat and move around with. Now, how about anti-gravity? Well, when you compare Claude Cowork with anti-gravity, there is a little overlap. I'd suggest that you think of them both like this. Anti-gravity is like hiring a developer to build you custom software, whereas Claude Cowork is like hiring an assistant who uses your computer, your files, your logins, and does the work for you. They both automate workflows, create documents, create context, but anti-gravity builds your business tools, whereas Cowork runs your business day to day. There are a certain number of tasks where using
Is his company Anti-Gravity? Because he seems to be defending the need to still have anti-gravity. I bet you his company's
anti-gravity is unbelievably the better option, and Claude Cowork excels at different things. So they're
Anti-gravity is the better option.
fundamentally different platforms,
okay.
but there's a little bit of overlap if you're wondering. So I'm going to show you across 5 incredible use cases where the use cases get better as they go on, 5 being the most incredible. And during that, I'll show you all the really cool features that sit within Claude Cowork. Starting with how to access. So you're going to come over to claude.com/download to download the Claude desktop app. And then you're also going to need to be, I believe, at least on the normal plan, the individual plan, which is like $20 a month, so you can actually physically use it. Now, when you download it, you will appear and see something great that looks something like this, which is why skill number 1 is file management. And so the best thing to show you initially is to show you how it works on your laptop, right? So for example, if you check out my desktop, it is a little bit on the busy side. So what we're going to do now is actually get Claude to organize some of this for us. And as you can see at the top, we've got chat, co-work, and code. So let's just say I want to tidy up my desktop. What I can do is click on work in a folder, and then what you do is select the folder like desktop right here, and then click down and click on open. Then once you've done that, it'll ask for confirmation. We just click on allow, that's fine. And then we can give it a prompt. And I might say, hey, Claude, could you do me a favor? Could you go to my desktop, grab me all of my images on the desktop and put them in a images folder, just like that, right? Come down here and say, let's go. And what Claude will do then is just take these actions for you. It's also a little side hack, by the way, really good at finding lost files. Like I actually lost a video file and I was like, you need to go and find it for me. It's here somewhere. And it dug through and found it out. It was really excellent at that. And just like that, guys, we can see all 50 PNGs have been moved to a new images folder. So let's just check out if that's happened. And right there, you can see I now have an images folder with all 50 images on there, which is pretty crazy. So then you can actually ask it questions about any content in your files. For example, I could say, hey, I've got some information about a niche that I'm interested in. It's called business context on my desktop level.
So,
by actually taking
that's super basic. He said he was gonna tell us stuff that no one's been doing, but everybody talks about Claude to organize your desktop really quick.
hanging out and having a rock and roll good time, and we can ask it questions about anything on the page generally, what we're doing wherever we want to. So say, for example, you're on any kind of website and you want some help, you could just click on this button here and just say to Claude, hey there, help me find the best laptop, which is a good balance of quality and price. Throw that one off there, and then now Claude can follow you in any browser you do. It will go through, it will come up with a bit of a plan, and then it will execute on that plan and then give you the information. Crucial point being here, though, is that we can approve it and then leave it, and then go back over to whatever it is we were doing over here, and we don't need to think about it. And then when we check back in, we can actually get the results. So let's actually give this an example of something it could do in the browser for us. Let's say, for example, I wanted to know what the sentiment was on my last YouTube video. I could give it a prompt that sounds something like this. Hey, dude, I want you to go over to the Jack Roberts YouTube channel, check out the latest video, and just give me the TLDR of what the comments were on that video, please. Like that. Really simple. In plain English, I've done this. I'm going to say, let's go. So what Claude will do now is open up Chrome, check the channel out, bring that information back to me, and I wouldn't need to do anything. Now, we
That's
have like
crazy,
an API
especially if you got, like,
to
thousands of
scrape this,
comments.
but there are
That's
many
crazy.
circumstances in which you don't necessarily have that ability to come and API call something, and this is where it gets really crazy. And when Claude wants to go ahead and use your browser, it will give you a prompt like this. So you can say, do you want to allow for this website? You can say whatever you want to. We'll say that is absolutely fine. Then you can see hands off now, it's heading over to youtube.com. Then it should go ahead and search for my channel, and it will almost like a ghost in the browser do essentially anything you've commanded it to do, which is freaking epic. Come back over to Claude, see what it's up to, and it just kind of runs like this basically without you touching anything, and it can do all these tasks
How many credits
sequentially
does this
for you.
use,
You can see he's
though?
come back in, he's tapped in my name, and my channel should pop up. There I am, and let's see exactly what it comes back with. And you can see it gives you a running commentary of everything it's doing. Good, I can see more comments now. Let me keep on scrolling. I can come back over and see what it's doing, and it's basically just on the webpage now, scrolling and doing everything for us. Okay, so come down now. It's given me a bit of a good overview. It's like basically explains some stuff that's happened here, the general hype, the general feelings, which is cool. But let's say, for example, what's some of the use cases that you might use? Well, let's say that you get a new lead into your business, right? And you're like, okay, someone's reached out to me. They want to work with this. I might come down now. It's given.
Okay, several people are asking for Jack to make more videos on Google Anti-Gravity. Oh, Anti-Gravity is with Google.
Me a bit of a
I'm
good
an idiot.
overview. It's like basically explains some stuff that's happened here, the general hype, the general feelings, which is cool. But let's say, for example, what's some of the use cases that you might use? Well, let's say that you get a new lead into your business, right? And you're like, okay, someone's reached out to me. They want to work with us. I might say something like, hey, dude, I just had an inquiry from a company called House of Cocoa in Leeds. Do me a quick favor, go research them, and then create me a document to connect Claude Cowork to your life. Basically, like things like email and any other services you have, which basically makes it like a can actually enshrine these processes into something called a skill. And this skill, once we define it and make it incredible, is something that Claude Cowork can use whenever you're talking to it in the future. So what I recommend you do at this point is think of anything that you find yourself doing or your team finds itself doing on a regular basis, and then turn that into a skill. So why don't we take an example of, let's take my YouTube channel, for instance, right? What if we took my transcript, and then what we did is we turned that into a newsletter in whatever style we want to. So maybe that's something that I know a lot of people do. So why don't we give that as an example? So I might say, hey there, I would like you to follow the blurred processes. And when you get an outcome that I'm happy with, we're both going to turn this into a skill that you're going to save. So what I would like you to do is to go over to my latest video or a video URL that I provide to you on the Jack Roberts YouTube channel. I'd like you to grab the transcript, and then I want you to turn that into basically a newsletter email. Okay, beautiful. Send that one off. Let it do its work, and then I'm going to send it off. And I suggest what we do is we need to think of a few different things separately, because typically speaking, the more tasks that we give to an AI, the worse it performs. So we're going to break this down step by step. We're going to do the email title, then we're going to do probably the first sentence, and then we're going to do the rest of the email at the bottom.
Chat.
Okay, awesome. And then send that one off. Equally, by the way, this could be done with LinkedIn posts. This could be Instagram posts. This could include image generation, and we could reach over to Canva, create documents, which I think probably makes good sense. So why don't we, as part of this, actually include some aspects that would be very, very interesting? So then Claude's come back and ask the question.
Well, this is the greatest tip for AI, is to have AI ask you questions. This is like, that's the killer way. Because when you have AI ask you questions, you can learn more about its capabilities than if you tell it what to do. So have it ask you those questions.
We'll say, hey, just search my latest.
It's changed how you use AI.
Well, we're about casual and conversational over here on the Jack Roberts YouTube channel. And again, we're looking more entrepreneurs and founders, which is great. And I think medium length would be wonderful. Cool. So we specified this. We can then go back and forth. We can do anything we want to, and even give our own specific tone of voice, which is ace. The cool thing here as well is that we can actually specify where we want the information. So I can trigger Claude to do something, and then essentially I can say, when it's done, I want this to be live in this Google folder here, or create me an email with that and send it to me. So we get to be specific.
All right, so you could use it to generate newsletters from your YouTube transcripts. That's crazy. Well, are we having fun, chat? It's been a great night. It has been a fantastic night. Eves, I think I am gonna head out. I've been streaming now for 2 hours and 27 minutes, and I did a 2-hour live stream earlier today. I got a lot of thinking to do on my mind. Yeah, I got a lot of thinking to do, because I think before you hopped on, somebody gifted me with $100 a month subscription to Claude, and that gives me a lot of power for a month, and I want to think about how to use that the best. So super pumped and excited about that. And now I need to figure out how to figure things out. I'm such a noob at this stuff, but I want to be an expert. And now I feel like I have the power to do that, at least for 30 days. So my goal is to use the $100 monthly subscription to bring in more than $100. That way I can make money. Larry, yeah. I'll message you. For everybody else, thank you so much. Am I somewhere else other than YouTube? Yeah, I'm on kick.com. Kick is like my favorite place to stream, and I want everybody that watches me on YouTube to go to Kick. Just a much better live streaming app. Way more fun. And so all my setup and stuff is themed around Kick. So that's my goal. So kick.com/IamKingGinger. Letter I, letter M, King Ginger. So awesome. All right, guys. Well, you guys all have a great night.